dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So Aries, Taurus Cusp. This is your weekly reading, and again guys, these are general readings, so only take whatever applies to you. But there is an energy here of there's a truth within a situation that is being seen for the first time. And it's not that it's being revealed for the first time. So if this is, you know, this can be in love, this can be with a friend, this can be with co-workers, etc. But it's between you and another person. It's almost like somebody has always shown you their true selves, or the true intentions behind what it is that they want from you, or what it is that they want to give to you, or something of that matter. But for whatever the reason, and again, no judgment here, you blinded yourself to this. Whether because you didn't want to deal with the pain, whether you didn't want to deal with like hurt, or it's almost like, and I'm getting two different energies within that energy, if that makes any sense. So it's almost like, for those of you, it was like somebody that was constantly hurting you or constantly backstabbing you, and you didn't want to accept that because you kept on seeing the good in them. You kept on seeing the best in them. And even though time passed and day by day they continue to show you the same thing, you still, it's almost like you continue to give people chances where it wasn't needed. And for the other half of you, there is this energy of like somebody really trying to like be there for you, somebody really trying to support you, somebody really trying to love you. And again, we're not talking just about romantic love, but there's something within yourself that has not allowed you to open up in a sense of actually accepting that, right? There may have been you know, this could have been just issues that, like trust issues that you may have when it comes to people, and that in itself did not allow you to allow this person in. But regardless of whichever of the two ends you're in, at this moment, it's almost like you finally see that clarity. You're finally seeing the person. It's not so much because I keep on wanting to say for who they are, but it's more of like their true intentions, right? Their intentions towards you basically is the main energy. And then this almost sends you in like aspiring type of energy. Then you start to look back at very key moments, I want to say. That's the word that really wants to come out. Very specific moments that you had with this individual that almost confirms what it is that you're finally seeing. But again, there's this energy of like, and again, we apply, I'm trying to get this because it's like I see it and now it's like bothering me. It's just a nail polish, guys. I have nothing to hide. It's just like I can see it and it's bothering me. It's distracting me for some reason. Anyways, there is this sense of like, okay, regardless of whether it was that you were not allowing yourself to be loved or cared for or helped or whatever it was, or somebody was using you, misusing you, abusing you, whatever the case may be, there is this sense of like almost, does that even make sense though? Wailing. All right, I'm going to try to describe this the best way that I can. And I'm not exactly sure. I really don't know much about whales. And, you know, I'm always one for, like, if I don't know something, I'm the first one to admit it. And okay, so for some reason whales, I keep on hearing like a whale when a whale is making their sound, right? And they're known to like almost like whine, like moan or whine or vocalize their emotions in a certain way. But it's almost kind of like that sound, right? And I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out why this is coming up. And it's almost, again, it just puts you in a space where, you know, some of you do have to have like a good cry. Some of you, and regardless of what it is, right? We don't only cry during sad moments or destructive events, etc. But it's almost like you have to kind of like release, just release any guilt surrounding the situation, or any guilt that you have towards yourself for not seeing something clearly is basically the energy. And when it comes to the whole whale thing, that keeps on coming up, and I can literally hear them in my head, and it's like you shouldn't be afraid, or there should be no fear, let's put it this way, with allowing yourself to express yourself, with allowing yourself to just be yourself, regardless of the situation, regardless of how long it took you to realize something or to see something, or etc. Because it's almost like if you stay and you dwell within that energy for too long, then it becomes all-consuming, right? So we're always talking about, well, I'm always talking about this space where we don't ignore anything, we don't suppress it, but we also don't run away from it, or we don't pretend that it's not there. We face it. We allow ourselves to feel. We allow our emotions to rise up when they need to, and we honor every aspect of ourselves. So this week may seem confusing, because it's almost like you thought, or you imagined that when this clarity would come through to you, it'll be like done and over with, as far as like not having to face the emotions that are connected to this person or to the situation. And it's like once you allow yourself to experience the emotions, and you kind of like see where they take you, kind of see where that emotion takes you, what feelings you have towards them at this moment in time, and how it is that it almost like outlines a map for you, a map for you, as where you were in your life when you first met this person, or when the situation first arose, versus where it is that you are at now. Ooh, that was like the longest way that I could have given that message, but that is the way that is what is coming up. So let's go ahead and let's pull out 3 tarot cards. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I love this, right? So we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Hangman in the reverse, and then we have the Emperor. It's like there's no need for you to kind of run away. There's no need for you to suppress. It is about facing a situation head on, facing a situation and kind of like claiming your power back, because whoever this person is or this situation is has definitely made you feel like you had lost your power. And it almost like bled into, and yes, that is the way I'm saying it. It almost like bled into every other situation or aspect of your life as well. So you're definitely going through that energy or that space at this moment in time, and there's nothing. It's almost like, okay, if you have certain things that you have to do or whatever it is, it's like it's why I don't want to. All right, this is not a planned. This is not something that you can plan for. It's more of adjusting to it and going with the flow, but do not suppress it, because it's like the more you suppress it. So like, let's put it this way, right? I personally, right, one of my biggest challenges is that there are certain things that I like to have done, right? And there are times where, as much as I want to get something done, right, and I'm talking about more like in my physical, like, you know, the physical sense, right? I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to get to the gym, I want to you know, clean, like, you know, do like a deep cleaning every day and all of this stuff, and you know, spirit comes to me and it's like, remember to go with the flow, stop trying to control everything, right? And it forces me into these spaces where it's like, until you don't do what I'm asking you to do, you're not gonna get shit done. And I'm being completely real with you here, right? And it's kind of like that energy of like, just surrender to the truth that is being revealed, and allow yourself to experience the moment fully, and then just kind of let it go. So let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card. Now this can be confirmation to the reading, your advice, or something that you need to be made aware of that you're not seeing clearly. How many cards fell out? We have two actually that fell out. I'm going to take them, even though I usually take one. We have the many mask, the authentic self, number 38, and the wall, number 56, the obstacle. And the only reason why I'm going to take those two cards for you is because you're not seeing how, when you suppress certain parts of yourself, when you hold back, whether it is your emotions or your feelings, I'm not telling you to go out there and curse at everybody and explode and all of this stuff. This energy is more about yourself, because when you're able to be honest with yourself, when you're able to accept yourself as you are, there is a sense where then obstacles are removed, right? And whatever it is, whatever this area is, or whoever this person is in your life, has created a pattern. And this is the number 38 and 56 for those of you that are into numerology. But it's almost like, because you haven't dealt with this, or because you haven't faced it, or you haven't accepted it, or you have not seen it clearly, because you blinded yourself to this, it created obstacles that were unnecessary in your life. There you go. Okay, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Thank you to all of those that have been donating. It is greatly appreciated. If you have not liked, share, or subscribed, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, so that information can be found down below in the description. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Mwah. Love you all. Bye-bye.